Right, folks. Hello, everyone. This is the Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, urging you to stay positive because being negative will get your ass kicked. Okay? Uh, I want to start off by saying a lot of you all are beginning to try to judge me that have been knowing me all of my life, and you still getting shit wrong. People like my ex-wife and ex-girlfriend, they didn't help me, they didn't want me when they was with me, but now they have a big problem with my success. I had the stupidest baby mom on the fucking planet. She helps everyone else's kids, put other people's kids ahead of hers, and fuck up her own family in the process. And let me tell you something about why I don't fuck with shallow people, because they'll let you down. And the reason why I say that, this is from personal experience. I married a girl that I met in the military. She seemed okay when I met her, but over the years, the real her came out. And the bitch is bitter at me to this day, and I've done nothing but support her. She never supported me. She supported her army friends and her club friends before she supported me. And now she done fucked up the kids by letting them be babysat by her whole ass friends. And now the kids are fucked up and she got PTSD. And a lot of this shit is the army fault, and a lot of this shit is her fault. None of this shit is my fault. Don't even fix your fucking mouth to say it's my fault, because it's not. You know how it's not my fault? Because I'm consistent. You know how it's not my fault? Because I tell the truth. You know how I know it's not my fault? Because I see everybody trying to catch up with me, including my ex-wife. But instead of her saying congratulations, or if any of my friends, well, some of my friends told me congratulations. My army veteran case manager told me congratulations, and maybe about one or two friends. Fuck the rest of y'all, because you will never get in the Hall of Fame. Even Mark Zuckerberg is trying to get in the Hall of Fame, and less than 1/2 of 1% make any credible Hall of Fame. Not no fucking Players Hall of Fame or no shit like that. And let me tell you something about you pussy boys, like you pimps and gigolos and shit like that. Y'all niggas is hoes too, and y'all been put in front of the meal line because y'all hoes. Y'all not real men. And I can vouch for that. And I can say this because I'm a U.S. Army paratrooper. We don't really work for money. We get paid, but what we do, we serve. We don't serve for just to say, look at me. Some of us do, but I know most of us don't. I can speak for Army. I can't speak for the rest of the service members. And a lot of you at the work at the VA ain't shit. A lot of you people in government jobs should get fired because y'all fuck y'all way in position. And when you get into those positions, you act like the world deserves to treat you better when you're in the job to serve us. And I had some demonic ass friends that I grew up with that was Christian, and this country then turned him into a Satanist. He say he's not a Satanist, but he watching gargoyles and demons and dark films all the fucking time. And we were supposed to make up a business run, and he wasn't even fucking worthy enough to make the business. First of all, he invited me to his fucking house. The house was all fucking out of order and nasty and shit. They never cleaned the motherfucker. And I'm waiting on him to do his part for the job. Looking at that house like that, I should have knew off top that he wasn't going to do anything, especially when his wife make him cook when he's supposed to be doing other shit for the small business. Now the nigga sold a lot of shit and made a few $1,000s off of the daiquiri and supplies and shit. And I took him to court, and the fucking judge helped him out, and they fraudulently helped him filed another lawsuit in a higher court, which I challenged with a petition, and they didn't produce a petition. Whenever you file a lawsuit, it's supposed to be a petition with it. By Randy or whatever the fuck his name is, filed the lawsuit without petition. That means the judges and the court officers helped them. When you file a complaint in court, you got to have a petition with your signature. I never got that. So Judge Riviera or Ramirez is going to be reported for insurance fraud and racketeering and whatever the fuck else they do. I'm adding it on a report. And a lot of these VA employees, they use the local law enforcement to intimidate activists and advocates. And the Dallas Police Department told me to make an official complaint on VA employees because they are putting dirt on my name, as we say it in the street, or they're defaming my character, saying I did something that I didn't do, along with bitches like Facebook, because Facebook has been watching and borrowing my ideas too. Mark Zuckerberg borrowed the idea where he experimented with you gays with the gay flag, and where they put the gay flag on the profile. The underground sources say Mark Zuckerberg is gay, and that's why he supports gay so much, because he started off gay and he was gay at Harvard. Now that's what the people say, but I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't hang around people like Mark Zuckerberg, and I don't follow him, even though he offered me to do his evaluation. And that's the thing about it. When people want to look good, they want to give me the evaluation if they know I'm going to give them a good evaluation. But if they're not sure, if they know I want to give them a bad evaluation, and then they don't want to fuck with me, give me a bad evaluation, because they're going to be stacked up against the good evaluations. I don't give a fuck. A lot of you out there are sissies, especially you white boys, and you try to take it out on us black folks. Now, I know a lot of y'all are not evil, and I know a lot of y'all not bad, but then again, most of y'all let bad shit happen to African Americans and minorities, and you wouldn't say shit. Knowing African American women is the main fucking problem on this planet, and I can prove that when Matt Damon went after the Hindu women. And that's a fucking, now Matt Damon want to tell on Illuminati when he works for the Illuminati as a CIA puppet, determined to give women of India loans for water projects, knowing them bitches don't know how to handle nothing, and all you're going to do is create an imbalance, and the next thing you know, India is going to be just like fucking America. America is not a model country anymore. Texas went from third economy to 27. There's not that much money here no more. What they do is they try to lure you here, and while they lure you here, they raise the taxes and they raise the highway charges to make up for it. The dirty ass cops, a lot of them have complaints on them, and Dallas is determined to glorify cops, over-glorify, pre-glorify, get these motherfuckers grants, school loans, Christmas parties, bonuses. You know how they get those bonuses? By fucking robbing you with these predatory tickets. And yo, how I got 4 tickets? Because I'm an activist and they put me on a radar. And so everything on Facebook I post goes to them. Every ticket I make goes to all of my fucking enemies, because Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg has made it like that, and he plays favoritism, which is illegal in America. Mark Zuckerberg treats Jews better than Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Armenian, every fucking else people. What makes him think he's so special when he bought up most of Hawaii's land and the natives can't even get to their traditional burial grounds unless they traveling over his land? That fucking boy is a parasite. He borrowed that drone idea from me when I said I want Dr. Mackey's drone made name my drone name after Dr. Mackey, he go makes a drone that gives free internet. When I say I want the world to be 100 times better, he came on TV and said it himself, word for word. I want the world to be 100 times better. And so that's when he presented the drone. He made the what's that guy name from Mississippi? That's Morgan Freeman. He used Morgan Freeman in his mini concept commercial of artificial intelligence. And so when he saw my short films of Amy, artificial intelligence, now he makes Morgan a commercial with Morgan Freeman pretending that they had artificial intelligence. This guy is a fucking parasite. That's 4 ideas that he borrowed from me. Ice Cube borrowed ideas on the janky promoters with Jeezy about the after party and shit like that. Almost word for word, I wrote the script. Well, I supported writing the script because I didn't really contribute it. I let them borrow it and use it. But they don't never give no fucking advice or no thanks or no give back. So one of these days, I'm going to go back and take all of my shit back. Denzel Washington borrowed a lot of my ideas too. Now, you know why they do this? Because they know I never asked for anything. I never asked nobody for a dime. And I'm a hell of a campaign contributor. And I beat some big fish and they pissed off about it. But fuck them. Because I'm not here to worship them like God. Oh, and speaking of God, I don't need them. You know why I don't fucking need them? Because if the rent late and I'm trying to work, why the fuck are you letting the demons and shit have more than us when you know they cheated in the first place to get it? Why the fuck do I want to go to heaven when people in the church don't like me and I gotta worship you along with them in heaven? Fuck that. I don't want to go to heaven, and I'm not fucking protecting heaven either. You know why? Because I'm not fucking protected. Giving me a promise of the afterlife and you can't help me now? Why don't you stop expanding the fucking universe and help your son even though he don't want your help? You know why? Because your son still give you a courtesy prayer even though he's not fucking demanding nothing and he's not really asking nothing. It's just a courtesy ask because that's what I was taught to do, and I'm slowly getting rid of that. So if God want to know and he don't know my mind, now he knows now for putting every whore in Gomorrah America and not fucking provide for me. Y'all hoes. That's why Snoop Dogg can make more. And that's why Bishop T.D. Jakes can make more. And that's why Pimpin' Ken and Too Short can make more. Because y'all bitches ain't shit. And pimps ain't the only thing to look up to. Oh, ugly ass motherfucker. My family act like hoes too. When I got supermodels and I got all kind of models and other people giving me props and my own fucking family acting like they can't support me or can't give my props and do the same motherfucking shit other people's do to try to hurt me, man. Fuck all you bitches, because even though I'm tired, I still got enough strength to fight you worthless ass hoes always looking for African American as an excuse for you to do something that you want to do. And God acts like he's scary as a motherfucker, and he give all of this power to the Jews, and he can't give nothing to the African Americans after you know Lucifer and all the rest of them motherfuckers has piled up against us, and you can't fucking stop expanding the universe to help your sons. Fuck you too. Yeah, I said it because that's how I feel, and that's how I came up real. Tell me what the fuck you thinking, God, so that I can plan my life better around you. And your disciples ain't that strong that you depending on. Because if they don't like me, they definitely ain't gonna like you, telling them about each and everything they did wrong. They not gonna fucking like you, God. They gonna put up with your shit just like they put up with me, and they gonna tell you they love you, and you know that they don't. If I'm lying, prove it to me. Prove me different if I'm lying. And if I'm not lying, get your heads out your asses. All y'all, including God.